Good morning, welcome everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy and today I'm going to be giving you a prediction reading for the 11th of June. Now, apologies, I am here with my doggos. I've got Sophie asleep here, there she is there, and I've got Sprocket over here. That's his bum. Just so you know they're there. If you hear the snoring, it's not me nodding off, it's Sprocket and Sophie, and usually it's Sprocket, he's the loudest. Sophie does snore a lot too though, so apologies. Horrible day outside, super windy, grey, bleak, rain on and off, freezing, still no snow I don't think up the mountains, which is very bizarre, guys. I have to say, it's so bizarre. It's certainly not normal, and we know pretty much globally none of the weather we're getting is normal. First off, guys, welcome anybody new to my channel. Hit those like buttons, guys. Please consider subscribing, it'd be lovely to have you here, and feel free to comment down below. We know YouTube mucks around my comments. Hopefully I get your comments. I do look in 3 different places for them because they move them around, plus sometimes I get them back 3 weeks later, 2 days later, 9 months later, who knows, it's all over the shop. So bear with me, guys. I will get to your comments eventually. Now, first off, I've got a little bit of admin, guys, not tons. We've got Chucky King Charles, yes, looking all normal, like he hasn't even been through the sea event. What is with that? It's so weird. Is receiving the new trooping of the colours, is it by the Irish Guards or something? I'm not quite sure what the procedure is. Obviously, it's to do with his birthday. I'm thinking, will we get an appearance of Kate on the balcony on his birthday, which is apparently the, I don't know, is that November? I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, we haven't seen any Kate yet, basically. That's all we know. The other thing is, Lois Scott, you were telling us about protests in Dunedin and Auckland. So there's a little bit of movement in New Zealand, guys. Fingers, they keep growing. They sound like decent size, but nothing on mainstream media. Wouldn't even know unless you guys were communicating with us here. We would have no idea. And I keep saying zero about the London protests here in Oz, and you guys are pretty much confirming that too, where you guys are. So frustrating. And Angie Etheridge, you were telling us there's another march, I think on the 18th of June in London. So we know there's more to come in London. Fingers crossed they just keep growing and getting bigger and bigger. That's going to be so good. The other thing is, also with you, Lois Scott, I think that's how you say your name, Lois. Sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. I'm presuming it's Lois. You gave me the song Maroon 5, Memories. And I know that song has a lot of significance for you. It's actually a good song. Go play that song, guys. Maroon 5, Memories. You'll all recognise it. It's a very popular song. It's funny listening to the words of these songs, guys. You guys nail it as well. Thanks for all the music you give me. I try to pick out, like, things that people might recognize too. It's an interesting song. Go listen to it, guys. And the other one I wanted to mention is Linda Joe, the Bee Gees. We get the Bee Gees a lot here. I got them the other day and you mentioned that Too Much Heaven. And I thought, I went and played it because I love the Bee Gees. I love Barry Gibb and all that. And the words in that song, Too Much Heaven, it's a beautiful, so nobody gets too much heaven no more. The mountain gets harder to climb, and go listen to the words. Very significant. You know what I've really noticed, guys? And we get so much music, and you guys share music. And how many music songs have the word love in it? There are zillions and zillions. It's just so interesting, isn't it? They just sort of come to you with this love frequency vibration. I was listening to the Doobie Brothers today, and I was just sort of listening to how great their music was, like, in the car. Like, we get so much music that sometimes I go and then I play it on my Spotify because it takes you back to that memory. We know, oh, you right, so? Sophie's getting her injection today. I had her booked in last week, but the vet had an emergency and he had to cancel. Come here, Sophie, come here. And he had to cancel, so I had to reschedule. So she's getting her for her grass allergy, guys. There's just one more thing I need to mention to you guys. Yes, the latest here in Oz. Now, remember the other day I was telling you how you're probably getting the same thing. Cancer is getting, everything's causing cancer. Sophie, come on, hey. Everything's causing cancer. I went through a couple of things the other day. Was it flying in a plane? And many things can cause cancer. I think some of you have been mentioning that the CV could even cause you cancer. Who knows? It seems to, come up in a lot of topics. But the latest here on the news this morning, yes, the mainstream media, water can give you cancer. So they suggest not drinking it. The toxic tap water, apparently it has carcinogenic materials in it. It's polluted and you have to be very careful. And they suggest you don't even have baths. Yep. Don't you have baths or drink that water, guys? As if we're going to give up having baths, guys. No way. That's the one way we relax, isn't it, guys? Oh, God. Honestly, you can't make this shit up, guys. So, pretty much, I think that's about everything that causes you cancer. Like, I think a lot of us here have a bit of a question mark around all that, because we have a feeling that something else might be causing that to be on the rise, because it's particularly on the rise in young people, apparently. Anyway, what would we know? What would we know? All right, I'll close my eyes, guys. We'll get started and see what comes up. I'm getting all this fake trickery. I'm just seeing all these leaders. I'm seeing Sushi, I'm seeing Trudeau, I'm seeing Macron, I'm seeing Elba. I'm just seeing everyone. There's all this fake trickery going on at the moment. Fake. Well, we call it fake world, and we choose to live in the real world. So if you're on my channel, you're living in the real world at the moment, and we're choosing not to live in the fake world, which is really sort of the metaverse and the artificial world that's been created with AI intelligence and all this kind of thing. I am getting that this is what's happening. Everything is fake. Whatever that, I can think of one thing that did look a little fake. The Indian moon landing did look a little fake. Just saying, just my opinion. Remember, guys, my videos are for entertainment purposes. I only take from what you choose. But there's a few things that are starting to look fake. Maybe the Kate Middleton interview where she's sitting in the garden on the bench chair did look a little fake. Her and Will leaving the market's a little bit fake. So there's a lot of this fakery. I'm going to call it fakery because it's like trickery, fakery crossed together. False illusions. A lot of this going on now. I think it's been going on for about 4 years on mainstream media, because nothing seems to feel real. I mean, how the hell, guys, like I was telling you yesterday, can Dictator Dan and McGowan in Western Australia both get honoured for their wonderful work they did during the CV? Oh, yes, locking people down for 2 years and destroying businesses and people suiciding. They did a wonderful job. This is the kind of crap. Now we're dealing with them getting honour awards. Yes, the King's Honour Awards. This is the kind of stuff. All this fake trickery. Like, that's just rubbing salt into the wounds, isn't it, really, guys, if you think about it? All right, let's keep going. I'm getting London again, and I'm getting, get ready to hold up your signs. Get ready to hold up your signs in London. These protests are going to be big. People are getting their signs ready. They're standing up. They're coming into their strength and power. They're preparing. Oh, there's a lot of people preparing for this next March, guys. I think you're going to almost have double the amount of people. And it's showing me them getting their placards ready and their signs ready to hit the streets. And I'm getting that song by the Doobie Brothers, because I was listening to them today, Taking It to the Streets. Taking it to the streets, everybody now, taking it to the streets. Get a message to my brother. Oh, great song, very suitable, guys. People are going to be taking this to the streets. They're not happy in UK. It's just a circus over there at the moment, isn't it, guys? Nigel Farage is the only one bringing a little bit of stability, isn't he? And then he got covered in a milkshake. Oh, my God. All right, let's keep going. Oh, guys, I'm still finishing off that Hitler documentary. Hitler and the Nazis, Evil on Trial on Netflix. It's fascinating, guys. They talk all about the war and how they show you the maps all the time and how he tried to take over. See, he got he got so full of his own power. This is what's happening with a lot of the leaders now. Trudeau comes to mind. He tried to take over Russia and the Soviet and Stalin and all that. Like, what an absolute clown, honestly. So I've really been enjoying it. I've got to say, it's been very educating and a lot about how that mass psychosis works. How you can see how the trickery and how they brainwash people. Anyway, let's keep going, guys. I'm still getting that people are very reluctant. The people waking up are very reluctant to move their life forward. People are uncertain now. We know they are. Not you guys watching my channel, because we know pretty much cost of living is going to go through the roof still, and interest rate rises are moving. We know they're going to go up, up, up and up. Fuel prices going up, up, up and up. So it's just going to continue. So we're very aware of it, but a lot of people waking up are uncertain about their next move. It's like I said on the chessboard the other day. What direction do we take? Do we invest in that property? Probably not, because if interest rate goes up, we're stuffed. Should we buy that car? No, we'll wait till next year. Like all this kind of stuff. So people aren't going to be putting their hand up for the EV cars real soon because they're so overpriced still. And now here on the grid, guys, they're talking about solar panels. People who are making extra power and putting it, I think, back into the grid, they're going to start charging. Like, what the hell? This is what happens with government. They trick people and con people, and then they rip the people off. It's the same old scenario, isn't it, guys? So there's dodgy stuff going on here in Oz around solar panels yet again. All right, let's keep going. Yeah, I'm getting that some people are like struggling to earn a living. We know this is the big thing. We know jobs are disappearing by the day. AI is taking over. Businesses are closing down. People have got nowhere to work. We know this is happening. What's happening now is the balance is getting out of order. So the cost of living's rising and the people's wages are staying the same. So the wage is down here, but the costs keep going up, 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 up. And how are people going to bridge that gap? This is the thing. How are they going to bridge the gap? And a lot of people are probably already working 2 and 3 jobs and have double income, mums and dads, etc., or partners working full-time jobs. It just goes on. And the gap isn't closing because, as we know here on this channel, the BS detectors, the plan is to stretch the gap out. So it's impossible to make ends meet. That's pretty much what the goal is. And it's going pretty well to plan, I'd say. Most people are struggling to make ends meet. I think we could all see that happening around us, can't we, guys? All right. And I'm getting as much as the people waking up are reluctant to sort of type things in and find out on Google search, Safari, whatever, they're having to do it now. They're having to research what's going on. Like, what's going on? Like, you know, they might not realize we talked about the umbrella the other day, that it's all under the Great Reset umbrella. Why this is happening and that's happening and this is happening and that's happening. But people might be doing their research on, for example, the global economy. Why is the global economy collapsing? Why is this happening? And then you never know what pops up on the feeds next to it that finally leads them down that path to find out the truth. This is what's starting to happen. People are researching again, guys. They did this way back when, but people are really starting to research now because they're trying to work it out. They're trying to work out what the hell's going on. And it ain't easy to work out, as we know on this channel. It's very hard and very complicated. And it's all leading somewhere. And this is what we're getting. Like, even though we have a knowing and understanding of where it's all heading, we still don't even have the concrete picture of that either, guys. We just sense it can't be good, and it's nothing in the little people, peasants and Lego people's favour. And that's what I keep getting. That, see, people can't work it out. and like we're in tune with it, like the radio dial, and we even know something's up and what's amiss and where it's all heading down the road of, you know, tyranny, dictatorship, blah, 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 dystopia, as we always talk about, Chris, don't we? This kind of thing. But other people, they just can't work out why this is going on. Why is this going on? Researching now, guys. They're doing their little research. So fingers, more things pop up in their feeds. Because that's what happens. You open up the can of worms. Yeah. Anyway, it's happening. So that's good, guys. They're getting the information and the truths now, at last. All right. And the guides are saying we don't have to abide by our government. Like, people are tired of abiding by their government, basically, is what I'm getting. But when they're saying abide by your government, they mean you don't have to, you still have to follow the law and the basic rules of society, but you don't have to abide by everything that they're pushing onto us. We can turn our back on it and walk away, which is what we do. Oh, I'm just getting visions of us like walking away, just turning our back on government and just walking away. It's like we can't even hear them. It's like we've put these earmuffs on and we're just walking away. We're not even hearing that frequency vibration anymore from government, guys. I'd say that's probably right, wouldn't you guys? We take what the government says with a grain of salt, really. We don't really take it seriously, do we? Because we know it's all the fear and brainwashing factor and the fake trickery. Look at the cancer, the water giving you cancer. Like, come on, guys. How much crap can they make up before people just go, what? This is getting ridiculous. Like, that's 3 things in 3 weeks in Australia that they've said gives us cancer. Like, so clearly I'm guessing cancer's on the rise if they keep talking about it. Obviously it is. So they've got to make everything up. Oh, what does everybody have? Because majority had the picky wheel, as we know. Oh, they all drink water. Let's just say it's that. Oh, God, what a laugh. Honestly, fear, fear, fear. We know how good they are at feeding fear to people. Putting people in that panicky state. Now people won't know what to drink. Oh, can I have a cup of tea? Can I drink a bottle of water? Maybe I shouldn't. We know how it goes. It's exhausting, isn't it? All this BS they make up and get away with it. All right, let's see if there's one more thing and then we'll pull some cards, guys. Yeah, keep getting England's rising. And I'm getting China just following. Oh, fingers, China. Come on, China. We've got to keep putting it out there, guys. We need China to rise up against Trudeau. Oh, how about Macron pulling the vote? Interesting, guys. In France. Very interesting. I wonder who's the opposition. Can't wait. We need to investigate this, guys, or let us know down below, anyone that knows about that. Be interesting to see if they're another puppet. All right. Oh, they give me like this rock and roll song. Rock this party or something like that. We're going rock, 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 everybody. Roll, 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 everybody. We're going to rock this party tonight. Or something like that. Like we're all, and it's showing all of us in our 50s gear, like dancing with our poodle skirts and like all having a big rock and roll dance, you guys, whatever you used to wear back then. And we're all having this big rock and roll, like, because we've learned how to have fun. I think that's what the guides are trying to allude to, is that we've learned to have fun. We know how to just be lighthearted. We might not be able to rock and roll and dance anymore with all our knees and backs and ailments and things that we have. But I'm getting that song, rock, 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 everybody, roll, roll, roll. And it's a frequency, it's a vibration. You know, I reckon that's why that show, Dirty Dancing, was so... you think of any musical, right? They're showing me a heap of musicals. I'm getting Dirty Dancing. Oh, we get that Staying Alive, where John Travolta always goes for that choreography, like dance. What do you call it? Where they go for that dance off and they get picked for the dancing. I'm getting Grease, that high vibe dancing. When everyone comes together, it creates this joyous feeling. You think about it when you came out of the movie Grease. How good did you feel? And after Dirty Dancing, how good did you feel? It was all ended in dancing, and we had the time of our life, and she jumps up in Patrick Swayze's hands and all that sort of thing, and nobody puts baby in the corner, like all these things. It's an energy. That's why we're getting it. But we're doing like this rock and roll, guys. They're showing us all where, and you think about the 50s, which is when that era was. We talked about it before. It was pretty free and easy. And everybody used to dance and have fun and drink milkshakes and like this kind of thing. It was an energy, frequency, vibration. But that's what we've chosen for ourselves, guys. We've chosen that feeling of freedom. Look how much we talk about music. It's huge. So we get a lot of these visuals of like music given to us by the guides, because it obviously triggers something in us that it's like a feel good. I think I've watched, every time Dirty Dancing comes on, I can't stop watching it. It's so bizarre, isn't it? I don't even know why I watch it, but I watch it right to the end because I always enjoy that last bit where everyone comes together. And well, I'm going to get that song for you. I had the time of my life. I had the time of my life and I never felt this way before. I'm going to leave you with that song today because that's such a great song. And it's true, once you awaken, you've never felt this way before. You feel free, you're not carrying the backpack of burdens, you let the pains, the hurts go from the past. And it's like you can breathe again, isn't it, guys? So we're getting that song today, big time. And in our rock and roll outfits. Oh, we get some strange analogies here, bear with us if you're new. I know you guys get the image I'm trying to portray. How about we pull a few cards today, guys? I've only got my angel cards today. I've got my two angels behind me, Spocket and Sophie. They're funny, aren't they? Okay. Oh, they're dropping. Imagine. Clearly visualize the life you want. Feel it in your heart and soul, and so it will come to be. And I guess I'm getting the word Imagineering. Imagineering. Is it Bentino Massaro that talks about Imagineering, that guy on YouTube? He's good on YouTube if you want to watch somebody new. Bentino Massaro is quite clever. Imagine. Yeah, I think we've got better at doing that. Imagining is like manifesting and seeing the life that you choose for yourself, which in our case is freedom. Freedom, basically. Being free to make our own choices and not being dictated to and told what we have to do by government and being forced down a road that we don't want to take. I'm going to pull 3 of these, guys. Whoa. Archangel Michael, the path is now clear. I've removed all obstacles in your way. You can move forward now, and with ease and confidence, you will achieve what your heart desires. And I'm getting that song. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Great song. So many meaningful words in that song, isn't there? I can see clearly now the rain has gone. Gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. You'll be hoping for a bright, sunshiny day over in the UK. You haven't had any for a while. Oh, God. They're few and far between, aren't they, guys? Adventure. Instead of seeing the current situation as an obstacle, try seeing it as an adventure. Explore all the possibilities. There are many more than you currently imagine. Instead of seeing things as either black or white, try to explore all the colours in between. Aww. We often get that song by In Excess too. To be clear, black and white, make a decision. And I get what they're saying there. Instead of seeing things as black or white, try to explore all the colours in between. And I think we do. Like, I'm just sitting here looking out at the beautiful red and green parrots. Like, oh, and of course I'm getting that song, Colour Your World. You want to colour my world with sunshine bright as day. It's a colour my world. We get that song quite a bit here by, I don't remember who it's by. I do know, I just can't think of it. When you awaken, the world just becomes more enriched with colour because the vibration, it's like almost like going from a black and white TV set, and this is the best way I can put it, to one of the modern day smart TVs that are like pixelated but have a really almost three-dimensional screen. Like the colours pop. There's like more dimension to things. It's like that. That's what happens when you awaken. Let me see if there's anything else to close with today, guys. God, they give me that Glenn Campbell song again, Rhinestone Cowboy. We've had that a bit too. I'm a rhinestone cowboy. And I think if you see that film clip, it's like him getting along by himself, but he's okay with it. Like he's in his own individual strength and power. That's the way I see that video. Looking from a rodeo. Maybe we listen to the words of that song. All right, hang on. Oh, they give me that song, Freeze Frame. We've had that a long time ago. Freeze frame. Freeze frame. And now freeze. Don't know the words of that song, but we might go and check it out, guys. Freeze frame. Interesting. It's an odd one, isn't it? All right. God, they're giving me this Neil Young song, Peace of Mind. Is that what it's called? Already won, my little son. Is it Peace of Mind? Peace of mind, like the very first time. It's hard to wait this open space. You know it takes a long, long time. I don't know what that song's called, if it's called Peace of Mind. You're looking for peace of mind anywhere, anytime. I think it's called Peace of Mind, isn't it? You know it takes a long, long time. Anyway, I'm going to leave you that song, whatever it is. We'll have to figure it out, guys. If anyone knows it, leave it down below. Neil Young. He had some really beautiful songs. Shame he just was weird when the CV event happened with the Joe Rogan thing. But, mind you, a lot of people went weird. The mass psychosis, we know how that worked. It brainwashed people into having no logic. They threw all their logic out the window. There was no logic. And now we got Mr. Fauci telling everyone they made it up as they went. Oh, I haven't seen that on mainstream media and got no apologies like I said to you guys the other day. What a laugh, guys. Oh, what a journey it's been. All right, I'm going to leave you with that today. I'll say goodbye from me and the doggos. Goodbye from Sophie. Goodbye from Sprocket. Nothing. All right, take care, everybody. Don't forget to hit the like buttons. Subscribe if you'd like to. That'd be great to have you here, like I said. And please comment. I'll talk to you very soon. Take care, everyone. Have a great day. Bye.